Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you're a returning member, stay stinky and enjoy the show.
It doesn't taste good after potato chips.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Vanilla berries,
popsicles are not in it.
Really?
Are not it? No, I don't.
You aren't a fan of blue?
No, with like Otter Pops, I was always a fan of the pink ones.
The pink ones were good.
Sometimes blue raspberry. The only blue stuff I really like is Jolly Ranchers, and even then, they're my second least favorite.
That's really interesting. Not necessarily because it's my favorite, but because I feel like most people gravitate towards the blue flavors.
I think it's just because when you're a kid, you're like blue. I
It's
want to
gonna
eat
change my
something
tongue.
unnaturally colored.
Yeah.
Unnatural.
It's just like blue raspberry. Like I tried the Monster, the red, white, and blue raz, and I was just like,
Yeah, it was
I don't know why I tried it because I was like, oh, I'll try it, and then I forgot. Every time I forget. I don't really fuck with blue raspberry. I don't dislike it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just never the flavor I'm gonna go for.
That's fair.
I feel like that flavor is just something that doesn't really truly exist in nature. So when you're having some other, like a cherry flavored something, it's just a pale imitation of a cherry. Whereas with the blue, it's its own unique flavor.
Yeah, which I
Okay.
wish they would just stop calling it blue raspberry. There's nothing raspberry about it. Just call it blue.
Yeah.
There's really not. It's closer to like cotton candy. Not really. It's
Yeah,
just
like
the flavor is just
the, like,
sweet,
Sour version.
I don't know. I was gonna say it's the flavor's sweet and just ooh. That's what I describe
Yep.
it as. It's just sweet and that noise.
Yep.
What is your guys' favorite flavor? So like
Of Jolly Rancher?
of like that category of thing. It can be Jolly Ranchers or popsicles or whatever, but like the artificially ish stuff.
So most things, it's lemon or lime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Jolly Rancher specifically, it's the watermelon one.
Yeah.
I love the
I
watermelon
agree.
one.
That's fair.
It is the gummy apple rings.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
those are-
that's a good
Those
flavor.
are very good.
Those sound like they have great flavor, but I would hate to put them in my mouth. I don't like how they feel.
Yeah, they are weird.
I don't like it when gummies are opaque.
I agree.
Stop mixing whatever that white stuff is
Yeah.
in with it.
I
What is
don't-
it? Fucking cornstarch? Leave it alone.
Yeah, I don't like that
Keep
part.
my gummies clear.
But the apple rings, specifically at Royal Farms, are so good. I've tried apple rings from other places, and they just don't hit the same. They're not
Yeah.
apple-y enough.
I remember in my hometown wanting, or like getting those apple rings, and then they changed the recipe or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it fucking ruined it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Because it was like such a strong like flavor in there, and also the gummies were like more firm, and then they
Yeah.
became like super soft, and I was like,
Yeah,
ugh.
nobody wants soft gummies, and if you do, you're
I
a
do.
freak. You're a freak.
Yeah. But I'm also not
Fruit
going to say no
snacks.
to hard gummies.
Fruit snacks are okay to be a soft gummy, but if I'm looking for
Mm.
a candy, it needs to be more oomph to it.
I just
Okay.
like fullness in all of my
Like a little
treats.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I'm
sounds
not
scary.
trying to like, I don't know. I don't like soft fruit snacks either. They make me sad. I don't know. I for sure know it's a me thing. It's like like specific textures that I have issues with, and soft textures. If it's not a marshmallow, I don't want it.
Like Albanese, I like because it's nice and soft and squishy and stuff. But I also, we have a tendency to just leave bags open down here. Doesn't happen up there, just down here. And if I come back to them a little bit later and they're like kind of hard, I don't care. It's nice still.
See, Joseph and
Yeah.
I are freaks, and
I
we
have
like
to.
purposefully leave the
I
bags
know.
open at our house.
There
Yeah.
have been bags
Oh,
open
yeah.
left here, and I'm like, that must be. They're just waiting them.
Yeah, that's definitely us.
Waiting them out.
An extra dehydration.
Yeah, but the issue is that works very well in Utah, where it's dry.
But it just
less effective.
Listen,
in humid.
inside our house is just as dry as Utah.
I don't
We
know.
have a dehumidifier running like 24/7.
Yeah, in our basement.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not in
part
our
of our
kitchen.
house.
I worry more so about like the non-candy things that
Yeah,
get left
that's
open.
fair.
That's why I usually put them in the mill afterwards.
Someone left the freeze-dried soured Skittles here.
Mhm.
The bag was not properly closed.
Oh no!
And I tried some of them.
They were probably yucky.
They were just back to non-freeze-dried Skittles.
Oh, I don't like
That's
that.
weird.
Also, I'm sorry. That was probably me.
Oh,
I didn't do
No,
it on purpose.
don't be sorry. I
I don't
went
know,
I
back for
try to
was
more.
one of
close
his
bags
other friends.
when it's other people. When it's other people's stuff, I genuinely do try to close the bags. I try to close the bags at our house too, when it's not like specific candy needs.
If you did do that, you were the one that brought them here. So it's your bag anyway.
Still though, I don't know that I like that experience for you.
I went back for more.
I mean, Skittles are
They're
good.
still Skittles.
They are, but like, I don't know. The like,
Do we have some more?
No, I
Ate them.
That's fair,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Skittles
Dude.
are Skittles.
I fuck with Skittles. They're so good.
Yeah,
I mean, I still
And
love the
Starburst?
Skittles bar.
from the
Fruit
MRE.
Punch
From
Starburst.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fair. That's
Yeah,
very
those were
fair.
good.
Fruit Punch is a flavor that is either really good or you fucking hate it.
I always hate it.
Always hate it unless it's the Starburst
Yeah.
fruit
I
punch.
think
That
that's
one's
actually
good.
pretty much the only example that I'm like, oh, I love that. So I take that back. Fruit Punch sucks.
Yeah.
It tastes like your tongue is dry.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
sugary,
Yeah.
but like no real flavor
like
behind
it
it.
tastes like your mouth is almost itchy, but not really. It's got a feeling to the taste, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Itchy isn't the right word, but it's just it's almost astringent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, astringent
And
is
it's
a
like,
good word.
why? I know there's no real thing in this. But yeah, the fruit punch, Starburst, delicious, and I wish they sold them just only them.
I
but it-
wish you could buy Starbursts more easily in just individual flavors. Besides,
Yeah.
I think they do that with like strawberry, and
They
it's
should-
like, yeah, strawberry's aight. But what about
Yeah.
all the other ones?
I really like orange Starburst. I like orange flavor. Like citrus, lemon,
Yeah.
lime, orange. Just really good.
Yeah. My controversial opinion when it comes to flavors is I really like grape flavored things. And most people hate grape flavored things.
I used to hate it. I tolerate it now.
It's my
and
favorite popsicle flavor.
Good grape juice is good.
It's my favorite like
No.
candy-ish flavor.
No added sugar though. You can't have added sugar or it's gross.
No, I'm okay with it.
I can't because it's too. The problem I have with grape juice is it's too sweet.
Agreed.
Yeah. It is very sweet. But oh, you mean specifically with grape juice?
Yeah.
Agreed, no sugar added to grape juice.
Yeah.
With my candy though,
Yeah, there's
I'm here
sugar.
for it.
I'm very okay with sugar and candy because that's what it's literally made of.
What I'm not okay with is when they're like trying to make a natural grape flavor. I don't want that. I want the fake
Mhm.
purple flavor, not actual.
I mean, it
grape
has to be
flavor.
purple. It's going to be confusing if it's like not purple. How are you supposed to tell which one is grape?
But you know how like blue tastes like blue
Yeah.
and like grape tastes like purple?
Oh, did they make it taste like white grapes?
Yeah, sometimes they'd make it taste
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't want that.
I don't have a problem with white grapes. I do have a problem with white grape juice.
I have a problem with real grapes, but I like fake ones. So
real grapes. I just don't
Yeah.
like having them because dog. Realistically, she'd have to eat a lot of them at her size. But I also just I don't like touching the stems.
that's fair.
They're just they look dumb. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Sorry, I'm just realizing something about myself. So if it's like, I'll get like the cup of mixed grapes, and that's good. but that's also expensive and wasteful.
See, like, weirdly enough, I think that freaks me out more is when they're just like
They're just loose.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
I didn't even
Oh,
know
'cause-
that was a thing, to be honest.
Yeah,
That
like just
sounds awful.
with the cut fruit stuff. Yeah, because if I don't have to touch those fucking little stems.
That's the best part.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Also, because I'm very picky. If there's a dent in a grape, I'm like, I'm not fucking eating this.
Yeah.
Well,
And like,
yeah.
I'm so I've gotten better. But like, I'm very picky with my fruit. I'm like, that looks disgusting. And it's like, literally, I just accidentally scratched it with my nail. And I'm like, disgusting. I can't eat this anymore.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. But I have been getting better the older that I get. But
'Cause I don't
only
wanna be
really with
wasteful.
apples. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can cut around that. That's easy.
Yeah, I
But
can't. I wish I could. It's dumb. Because that's what I did. I was like, I can cut out the bruise.
yeah.
It's fine. Same with bananas. I'm just listing a bunch of stuff I can't eat at this point. So.
Well, now you guys know a little bit more about
Yeah.
us.
Now, what's your favorite? No, I don't.
Actually, I do want to know.
Yeah, actually, you
if
could
if
say it.
you have a favorite like fake flavor of things, let us know.
Yeah.
And if it's fruit punch, know that you're a freak. And if it's grape, I will be shocked, but also happy that it's not just me in the world.
I feel like I've met a lot of people who've grape flavor favorite.
Yeah. Mhm.
Favor grape flavor.
I don't know. I feel like every time I talk to somebody, I get the same response as when I tell them I like oatmeal raisin cookies.
Mm.
And they're like,
That makes a lot of
Really?
sense.
And
What
I'm
are
like,
raisins?
oh, whoa. Yeah, but those
It's
are
very
real.
different.
Those are real
So
grapes
it's
that
a
are
very
now
different
raisins.
flavor.
It is different flavor. But anyway,
Yeah, tell us your hot takes on fake flavors, or tell us if we're dumb and wrong, which we're not. So
Thinking about fake flavors.
were you looking for assistance, or did you have something?
Oh, I got some.
Okay.
So,
There was a long pause.
in the magic of this world, people can make food out of rocks, but it's very flavorless. Still nourishing though.
That's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous because
Yeah,
salt's a rock.
that's a good point. Go ahead.
that was a sad one.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
It's because
Red
I
Bull's not
accidentally
great.
squished it when I.
No, it's also Red Bulls. Red Bulls don't have the same crunchiness
They're a
as a
little
monster.
lackluster.
Oh, man.
All right, so yeah, the magic system in this is really cool.
What is this?
This is the Cosmere RPG. It is based off of Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere universe, specifically the Stormlight Archives right now. There are going to be expansions that encompass the other novels within the universe, but this one was written to be played after you read the third book of the Stormlight Archives.
Oh, so you got to be dedicated.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Oh.
The world building is dense. So, full disclosure for our listeners, I read the Mistborn books and then found out that the Cosmere RPG is specifically about the Stormlight books right now. So, I have been trying to speed read them. I am in the second book. They're each like 1,000 pages.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's it?
Yeah, it's painful. They're good books, but they are very big.
Yeah.
So,
That's why he's reading
I-
them and not me.
yeah, that's why
I would never
I'm
finish
the
a
one
1,000-page book.
running this RPG. So, if I get anything wrong, please give me a little bit of grace, but also let me know in the Discord or
Oh,
comments or wherever.
I thought you were saying that to us, and I was like,
We're
I,
like,
I
yeah,
won't
you
know.
guys, no, you
I
guys
was gonna
aren't
say
gonna know.
we don't know anything.
But like, this is a pretty deep fandom. There are people who have like
Oh.
made their entire like YouTube channels about Cosmere. There are people who like cosplay as people from the book when they go to conventions and stuff. And yeah, it's a really cool group that I am starting to join by reading these massive books. So,
Yeah, that was one of the reasons that I was excited about this game to begin with, was I knew that there was like a huge fandom behind it. And I knew nothing about it, but I was like, oh, this, from what I do know about like Brandon Sanderson and how he specifically is always lauded for his world building, I was like, that sounds like it would be a great RPG then. Like if the world building is there and then you can make up everything else, like that's great. So hopefully it ends up being fun like I thought it was, like I hope it is.
His writing prowess is actually how I got excited about his books. I first watched YouTube videos of him lecturing about character arcs and like how like the hero's journey works. And he's got several YouTube lectures.
Because isn't he also like a literature professor?
I think he teaches at BYU. Yeah,
I know he teaches at BYU. I just don't remember like what.
I think it's writing.
It's writing.
It's creative writing. Yeah. So this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to world building, and these are dense. So I'm probably going to mispronounce things. I'm probably going to get things wrong. Just let me know in the Discord. Cool. So
also, if you guys are fans of his stuff already, please let us know. Because I think that would be really fun to hear why you guys like it and what got you into it and all that jazz. Because I think similar to Warhammer, there's like such a big fan base behind it. Not nearly as big as Warhammer, let's be honest. But
it's getting there.
It's always interesting to me to like find out why people are so excited about a specific thing. And I think this is one of those IP, what is that? Intellectual property pieces that there's like hidden mega fans all over the place. So
yeah, what was that, Glue Boy on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his videos are great.
He for one, he has videos on like the world for this TTRPG, but then also like about the characters themselves, Radiant Knights or something like that.
The Knights Radiant.
Knights Radiant.
Yep.
But he described the book series as being like very well developed, but also does not treat the readers like idiots.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me.
It definitely like lets you figure things out as you go along, which is a cool writing style, right? He's not giving you all the answers right at the beginning.
Yeah, I think every book that you've read so far of his, when you've been reading it, you've come to me and been like, oh, my book is getting good. Everything's like coming together now. Like I can see like where things are going to tie in later. And I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that. A lot of writing nowadays uses just like straight up exposition. They're just like, hey, this is happening and this is why it's happening. And it's like, okay, I feel like I could have used context clues, but I don't. Just a lot of books that are being made right now are like that.
Well,
if you realize that annoys me.
If you have 20 or 30 hours, you could listen to one of these books.
Cool. I can do it on 2 times speed.
That's what I've been doing.
Is it still? It's
still like 15-ish hours. Yeah. I don't think I'd listened to it quite at 2 times. I think I'm at like 1.75 or something. Yeah. Cool.
Rookie numbers.
You guys ready to learn a little bit about the world?
Yeah.
The character
I'm
building?
So excited. I love character creation.
I know you do. Here's a bunch of pre-generated characters that you're not going to use.
They're so cute.
But I wanted to show you guys a few of them. We are going to be using the start of the Bridge 9 campaign setting for our intro, and then we're going to branch off and do whatever we want. So these are the pre-generated characters for that that setting, that like first level adventure. So, what they are all looking at. They're looking at the character sheet. It's got some pretty normal stuff on it, like character name, player name, level. Ancestry is either going to be human or singer for this game. In Roshar, which is the name of the continent and the planet, I believe, there are humanoids. Most people wouldn't draw too much attention on like a New York street. They have different shades of skin, different shades of eye color, which is very important, different shades of hair. There are some people with like longer eyebrows and like they stylize their eyebrows. One of the pre-generated characters, she's got like white eyebrows that she tucks behind her ears. Right.
Her eyebrows?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the majority of humans look basically humanoid. All right. People from Alethkar, the main like ruling country of the continent, are called Alethi, and they have tanner skin and black hair. And that is kind of the default. Oh, and they are very tall. Thank you. But that is kind of the default human. If you don't have black hair and tan skin, you are interesting, right? You are not the norm around there. And we are going to be starting on the Shattered Plains, which is right outside of Alethkar. And the Shattered Plains, like it sounds, is a big area with a bunch of canyons. It looks kind of like this.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, got a picture for them.
It looks flat, but with like scars throughout the whole area, like
Yeah.
pretty damn deep.
Like if you've ever seen a dried out lake bed, it looks
Oh,
like that, but
Really close up.
but deep. Like I think they're like 80
Bugs
foot
Life.
deep.
Bugs Life. I was having the same
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It looks like Bug's Life. Thank you.
If you
I
haven't-
was looking at that and I was like, what does this remind me
Yeah.
of?
We all
Yep.
we share one brain cell. Watch Bugs Life after this. Don't stop this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
but specifically watch the short and then watch Bug's Life
Ah.
because that's my favorite short.
Which
Which
short
one
is
is
it?
that?
It's the old man playing chess by
Oh
himself.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one's great.
It's the best.
So
I
cute.
aspire to be him when I'm old.
Okay. You got to learn how to play chess.
Well, I know how to play chess, first
Yeah.
of all.
But you can't beat me.
She doesn't have to be you. She's playing herself.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Also,
I'll be the winner and the loser. Damn it.
So, what is important about the Shattered Plains? First of all, it is the last place that the Singer race, that it's the other ancestry that you can choose. It's the last place that they have their own civilization. Across the rest of the continent, they have been enslaved by the humans. So, they are fighting over the Shattered Plains because of some of its cool ecology and flora and fauna. So,
that sounds so familiar.
yeah. So, in Roshar, there is a storm called the High Storm, which passes over the continent several times a year. All right. Think of it about monthly, but it is not predictable at all. Because Roshar has several moons, this storm just kind of wanders. It does what it wants. It goes, it'll come through real fast one time. It'll go slower the next time. And there are people who like dedicate their lives to trying to do the math to predict high storms. And as they come across the land, this is not like a little rainstorm. It is a hurricane. It is like picking up rocks. It is destroying things. And because of that, the plants and animals in Roshar have adapted to these high storms. Specifically, the plants have like little rock buds, is what they're called, and the green portion of the plant will come out from a shell, essentially, and then when the high storm starts, it'll retreat back into its shell.
Kind of like the sea plants.
Yeah.
Like is it anemone that do that, or?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. 'Cause they
Yeah.
close it, yeah.
And
It's such a cool concept. I love when there are details from like real Earth and like real science that get put into fantasy settings that like just help it make more sense. Like the fact that like there's multiple moons, so like the tides are gonna be all weird, yeah, and like plants that hide those are real and on Earth. Yeah, everything's a turtle. Yeah, I don't know. That makes me happy.
Yeah. The animals have also adapted to these high storms. There are more crabs, which, as we have learned, crabs are the highest form of life.
Yes.
Carcinization. Go look it up. Praise the crab. Most of the animals are some variant of crab. We have kremlings, which are bugs in general, but they're almost all little like lobster shape or crab shape, but different sizes. Okay, kremlings. You have axe hounds, which are about the size of a small to medium-sized dog, and they I'll find a picture of them eventually for you guys, but they walk on 6 legs and they look like a spider thing. They're scary.
Oh.
But they can be domesticated. If you want to be a like ranger type character, you can have an axe hound as your companion animal. And then the ones that are important for the Shattered Plains. Oh yeah, Stevie found a picture.
They're kind of cute.
They can be, yeah.
Some of them are not as cute.
Yeah.
Like the boxer versions of them. You know what I mean? Like the more slender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like those ones.
Oh no.
And the Shattered Plains are important because there is a very large crab-like animal called the Chasm Fiend. And Chasm Fiends need sunlight for their eggs to gestate and hatch. And so they will come out of the chasms, lay their eggs, and then go back into the chasms. And
It's like a turtle.
yeah. And inside of these eggs, inside of all of the creatures in Roshar, are gems. But because chasm fiends are so big, these gem hearts are massive. And they are green, which is important. Different colored gems give different colored power, different magics. And the green ones allow you to turn rock into grain. And so not only is this like a cool gem, but it allows them to feed their armies, and it allows them to get through weird storm times because they've come through and destroyed all these crops and they don't know when the next high storm's going to come. Well, let's just turn some rocks into grain.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah. What's not sick is the war that's been happening on the Shattered Plains. For the past 7-8-ish years, I'm going to rewind. We're going to do our history lesson now. So, 7 years ago, the king was assassinated, the Alethi king. He was assassinated by someone called the Assassin in White. And
Which is so badass. Joseph was telling me about this, and I was like geeking out. Because assassins normally don't want to be seen, right? So they don't wear white. They wear black or like brown, maybe like a dark blue. So they blend in with things. But the fact that like you're just brazenly wearing white
Yeah.
while murdering a king. I don't know. There's something about
Not
that
to
for
mention,
me.
like,
Yeah.
blood splatter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even think
there's
about
no
that.
hiding it.
Mm-mm.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That is.
That makes it even
I don't
cooler.
like to use this term because makes me feel old, but they have crazy aura just walking around in white, murdering people.
Yeah. Now, there aren't a whole lot of them. It's just this one assassin, and but he was able to get through several of the king's guard and assassinate the king. This is the first chapter of the first book, so I don't feel bad about spoiling it for people. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. This whole campaign is going to spoil the first at least 2 books, probably all of the books, because we got to play it. So if you want to read the books, we'll see you in a couple months. But you could also just learn it through this game. So, the assassin in white comes through the castle. Now, he is humanoid. He is a human. But the king was talking with the Parshendi, the Parshmen. So, the Parshendi, or the Singers, are a race of red-skinned people that have marbling of either white or black through their skin. They look really cool. Go look them up if you haven't seen art for Stormlight before. But this...
Wait, so they're called Singers and Parshendi?
Yeah, so they call themselves singers or listeners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And part of that is because they will they hum to themselves constantly. And again, I am not a 100% lore master on this, but it sounds like they're almost talking telepathically to each other. Like that's the feeling you get from this listener-singer relationship.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you're mad about something, you will speak in a cadence of anger, and you can get more of your emotion across than just your words because you're using that song, that rhythm.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so they call themselves Singers,
Yes.
and then the humans call them Parshendi.
Yes, they call the free Parshendi. The ones that they have enslaved, they call the Parshmen.
Oh, okay.
And physically, they look very similar, but the Parshmen are very dulled down. They don't seem to have strong emotions. The humans that try to interact with them can maybe get a couple sentences out, but it's hard to have conversations with them.
They've
Regress.
Parshendi light.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Regress makes more sense for being.
Yeah, and the Parshendi are full on people. They have different forms. They, as you guys would think, being more humanoids if you decide to be humanoids.
I need to clarify something.
Yes.
I love you. Humanoid is for anything that looks like a
That's
human.
a good point. They are humanoid, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
But humans are not the same as humanoid.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I have been using that wrong.
No, you're okay. Sorry. I was getting a little confused.
Yeah.
Because I was like, but they are humanoid with just cool skin.
And ridges. That's the other thing.
Ooh. Ruffles have ridges.
Ruffles have ridges. Parshendi have all sorts of different, shell-like growths on their body. Some of them,
because they're the indigenous.
Yeah, they are indigenous to Roshar.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
It's clicking.
Right? The world building's so cool in this. So, the king was having peace talks with the Parshendi, and then he was assassinated by the assassin in white. And the Parshendi immediately claimed responsibility for it, and that's what started off this war.
Oh man.
Like they were like,
Yeah.
us. It was us.
We did that even though we were just talking about peace with you like a day earlier. Bye. And so
That's
they
crazy.
they retreated back to their homeland in the Shattered Plains area, and the Alethi came down first to conquer and enslave them. But as they started fighting, they realized, first of all, these guys are on their home turf, and they have adapted to this area better than the humans ever will. And then second of all, these gem hearts are kind of fueling the economy now. They're like, if a high prince can grab one of these, it's worth the equivalent of a few $1 million in like human currency. And so the Alethi princes are kind of just turned this into a game where they are going out, fighting some Parshendi as soon as, one of these eggs has appeared, and bringing it back and celebrating. And this...
That's so fucked up.
Right? And this whole war machine has created its own like little cities across the shattered plains, scattered across the shattered. Try saying that 5 times fast.
No.
And that's where you all come in as characters in this game. We are starting in the Shattered Plains. We are going to be a group that is here for more scholarly reasons.
Ooh,
Okay.
bunch of nerds.
That is where our story begins. A few days ago, a high storm uncovered ruins dating back to the Silver Kingdoms. If you're not a scholar, you don't know what that is. Now
Sounds sick though.
you're part of an expedition sent across the barren stone to investigate what's left of those ruins. Okay, and then here are some suggested roles as you on this expedition. Okay, you could be an ardent. The ardents are the clerics of the Alethi people. They follow the Vorin church that reveres the Almighty and his 10 heralds. They typically shave their head, and they do not adhere to gender roles. Alethkar has some very strict gender rules. We'll get into those later on. You could also be bridge crew, which means you are imprisoned, enslaved, or for some other reason pressed into service. At this point in the war, you can be pressed into service for just about anything, like bad-mouthing an officer, and they're like, well, we need more people for the bridges. And these bridges are literally to cross the chasms. So a group of 20 or so men will carry these bridges and put them down so that the horses and the giant crabs and wagons can get across the Shattered Plains. Yeah. In the books, one of the main characters is in a bridge crew.
Like they just carry an entire bridge?
With like 20 other people.
That's really cool.
Um,
Because that's similar to like trench warfare,
yes.
where like they had people that would carry the ladders to like get out of the trenches to help people.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are
So
they just like temporary bridges?
yeah, they're temporary
It feels
bridges.
like you should just build bridges.
Yes, but the high storms destroy a
Oh.
lot of things,
That's fair.
and then the Parshendi are very good at getting around and sabotaging things, and so
That makes sense why
Yeah.
they don't.
Yeah.
Bring your own bridge.
and The High Princes just consider a lot of human life as expendable because they're royalty. It doesn't bother them.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, right? There are some of them.
Sacrifice I'm willing to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, some of
Some
you
of you
may
may
die.
die.
Okay, so an ardent, being a priest, bridge crew, you were enslaved, or for some other reason pressed into service. You could be a guard for this expedition. You would be defending against the Parshendi, but also bandits and deserters from the army and that sort of people that might take advantage of some scholars going towards this ruin. You could be a scholar, right? You've traveled to the war camps as the ward or assistant to a prominent scholar. In Alethkar, only women traditionally learn to read or write, but you may have traveled from a farther nation like Azir or Iri, where people of all gender are trained in history and sciences, right? So, in Alethkar, again, those gender roles are very divided. The men are more of the warriors and leader class, and it is like frowned upon for them to know how to read. It is like, oh, you're doing girly things, right? And for that reason, the women are the like spy masters and the scholars, and they run things from behind the scenes.
Yeah, one of the things that I remember hearing in one of the lore videos that I thought was really cool is that a lot of times a man and woman duo will partner together. If he's in like a leadership position, she will be like the shadow governor essentially, and like they work together to make sure that they're making the most opportune decisions and things like that for whatever their goals are. But I thought that was cool because at first I was like, ooh, I don't love gender roles. I still don't. But like I thought that was an interesting way of going about it.
Yeah, and because of that, like a man getting married is very much a business decision on top of a relationship decision, because this is the woman that's going to translate for you and write letters and read the letters that you've received to you. So
It's a lot of trust.
Yeah,
That is a wild amount of trust.
yeah,
Are they just kind of like, I guess they can learn verbally.
yeah. And
I guess
most
they
men
don't have to be dumb.
most men understand numbers and like basic mathematic type stuff.
I would hope so if you're dealing with like warfare.
Yeah.
But they use a lot of symbols instead of, they use like little pictures to be like, hey, this is what I'm selling at this shop. It's a sword on the sign, so I'm selling swords here.
Huh.
Right? And then, most men know some sort of number.
Sorry. Again, that's so cool
It's like
when
how
you
it
think
used
about
to
like
be.
warfare, because stand tables are such a prominent thing in like militaries
Tabletop wargaming?
today. Yeah, it's essentially tabletop wargaming, and like it's cool that they rely on like symbols and stuff like that, because it would make sense that like a sand table would be how they would approach doing tactics. So
Yeah, exactly.
bruh. I'm so excited. This lore is sick.
Yeah. So scholar, and then your final expedition roll, and you guys can definitely go way off of these if you want, but these are the suggestions, is a scout. So you've been trained as a messenger and outrider for the army. It's your job to help the expedition find the ruins. So, and a scout can be male or female. If you are more like combat focused, you're probably male. If you are more of the messenger focused, you are probably a female if they want you to read the messages, but maybe they don't, and so you're a man. And
Do women learn how to fight at all
um,
in the Alethi?
in the Alethi culture, it's more for self-defense reasons. Very little offensive fighting.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Cool. So
And those are like our jobs.
So these are the suggested ones for this like opening story. So
Okay.
Ardent is the priest types, bridge crew, guards, scholars, scouts.
Dibs on bridge crew.
Okay, all right.
Part of the bridge, part of the crew.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Bridge 4 is one of the like main one in the novels, and they get really tight. They're a little brotherhood, and Bridge 4 is just like their thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I might need a second to think.
Okay.
Because they all sound cool.
That is very fair. Do you want to see the book?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I assume this is the first thing we have to choose, like...
Yes.
For real.
Yeah, we're going to get into actual character creation. The first thing you need to choose is if you're going to be a human or a Parshendi. But the next thing is your starting path, which will have to do with this.
Okay, and if we choose human...
Yep.
We don't necessarily have to be Alethi. We can be
No.
from one of the other cultures around the continent.
Yes, but you're going to have to look into that because there's too many, and I wasn't able to look into all of them.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just... There's so many cool, unique ones.
There are. Yeah.
So,
I am thinking Parshendi
okay.
Okay.
because I think that could be fun.
Yeah. I love that for you. I still don't know.
Well, wouldn't you be a
You would
A
be a
Parshman.
Parshman.
Well, unless he's like a prisoner of war.
Yeah. And captured.
And so he's not necessarily like dulled yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I'm writing singer though because that's the proper term.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Hmm.
And that's how you would refer to yourself,
Mhm.
right? So ancestry is the first thing that you need to pick.
And that's
Probably.
human.
Human or singer.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm going to be a human. I don't know what kind of human yet, but
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to do human.
I'm probably gonna be human.
Okay.
Singer sounds cool, but
It is.
They look so cool.
oh, it'd be so cool to paint.
Yeah.
They have a like completely different like magic system than the humans too. So that'll be cool.
Awesome.
Do you have any thoughts on job type? Would you like to see the book?
Oh no, I took notes on the.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you our note taker?
I can be the note taker. This is just not good notes. But part of me was like, ooh, it could be like an ardent, so they don't have to paint hair. But I don't mind painting hair, so I
Oh,
don't know why I made
yeah.
that.
Sorry, with the singers, are there any like gender roles with that? Or
We'll get into that.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Not as like deeply divided as the Alethi.
Okay.
I just don't know if it would make sense for anything but bridge crew to be Parshendi.
Yeah, it would be harder to be.
Yeah. Because it'd be like, what are you doing here? You're not
Yeah.
a slave.
I could
Maybe
see
scholar.
like I could see a scholar, but yeah, the other one's not so much.
Like brought against my will.
Because that
Yeah.
happens a lot in even like today's society. Like the scholars and like scientists and stuff from different countries, even if the countries themselves have beef, like they
Mhm.
will still work together because they're there for like the discovery and the science of it all, and not for like government divides and things like that. So
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like
maybe
that
will
could be an argument,
'Cause
but
wanna
I
be
don't know.
Parshendi because it sounds cool. Is that okay though? Or is that too a scholar?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it too unreasonable.
No, it's fine. We can, because I have not written a whole lot for this campaign yet, so I can make it more Parshendi focused, and that would be cool.
Yeah, and it makes sense that I would also be, because the Silver Kingdom is in the Shattered Plains. Is that what it is?
So,
Or
the
do
Silver
you go
Kingdom is like in the past,
Yeah,
right?
in the ruins.
Yeah.
Or what we were looking for.
Yes, the thing we're looking for is in the Shattered Plains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they were there before the plains were shattered.
Oh, a question though. Scout. It said that the scout is supposed to be there to try and like help guide to the ruins.
Yeah, you could also be a scout.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'm gonna be a scout.
Okay.
Because that would make sense too. Like enslaved or not, like you're the guide for this whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like the guy, the earthbender, who gets you across that one
Oh yeah.
canyon.
Yeah. It's like, don't bring food, and then they all bring food.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. That actually helps me with my decision because I was going between scholar or scout.
Oh.
So I will do scholar then
Cool.
if you're doing scout.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, now those are your expedition roles. They are more of the like narrative role that you're going to have. You need to pick an actual heroic path, which matches up with that a little bit.
Okay.
So on page 17 of your book, you will choose your starting path. Okay. These do come with skill trees.
Oh yeah. So when Joseph was prepping this game, we found out that the creators of the Star Wars RPG that we played 4 billion years ago were part of creating this game. And so they have a similar like skill tree thing going on.
Yes.
Which
I think-
I love.
Yeah.
I loved the Star Wars skill tree and am thus excited for this one.
Yeah, me too. It was one of those things where like we were looking at it and I was like, "Ooh, I love a skill tree." And then we found out afterwards that like similar teams created it and I was like, "Oh, that's why there's a
makes
skill
sense,
tree."
yeah.
But I'm super excited about that. It seems to that like the game mechanics are still significantly different from
Yes.
Star Wars. So
They
I'm
are.
excited about that too, to see if there's like a major difference between how we like the mechanics of the games.
Yeah, the dice system definitely seems more traditional for this game. They tell you to have a set of 7 polyhedral, the normal ones you buy at the game store, and then have 1 plot dice on the side. So, which is a special one for another time. But we'll get into that as we start rolling.
Okay.
Okay, so page 17 gives you the heroic paths at a glance. Your options are agent, a talented operative who solves problems with a keen mind or deft hand, an envoy, an insightful negotiator who adeptly influences others, a hunter, a skilled sharpshooter and outdoors person who seeks and eliminates problems, a leader, a poised commander who directs and guides others to be their best, a scholar, an adroit thinker who excels at planning and building, and a warrior, a fighter who relies on their skill, brute strength, or indomitable will. So, scholar's already on there, so you'll probably end up picking from the scholar tree.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. As bridge crew, you could argue just about any of these.
I'm
But
thinking
you're-
agent.
An agent? Ooh,
'Cause
okay.
I think that has fun narrative
Mhm.
play.
Yeah,
Because I was looking at, because each of these different heroic paths, I'm seeing a specialization in
Yeah.
there. And the agent has investigator, spy, or thief.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be fun to be a spy just part of the bridge, part of the crew, and then lo behold, I'm informing the enemy or something.
That would be so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we need to each pick a path, and then in chapter 4, there's details into what exactly each one of those skill trees looks like.
Okay.
So let's go off mic a little bit so we can pass around the books and look at these paths, and then we'll come back and talk about what we chose and why we chose it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So we have chosen our paths. Let's go around the table and talk about our paths.
Okay.
Misty.
Okay. So I'm still learning a little bit about it, so I might not describe it super well. But I chose the scholar path, and then what's after it called?
The Artifabrian.
Oh, no. But like, is there a name for that subtype of path, or
Yeah, it's an Artifabrian.
no? Specialty.
Oh,
The
okay.
specialty that I
Got
chose is Artifabrian. And they are like artificer types, essentially. I couldn't think of that word earlier when I was trying to describe it to the table. But they like create things with science and also magic. And they're really big like learners and discoverers. The way that if you've played Avowed, it reminds me of the community there that is like super into experimenting. I can't remember their name right now, sorry. But and so they kind of like went off and did their own thing so that they could continue on with their experiments and not get in trouble for it being illegal. Or another way to maybe look at it would be like the scholars in Skyrim that you find that are like dedicated to learning about the Dwemer and like are fascinated by how the Dwemer were using technology and magic together. So that's kind of what I understand from it. That could be fully incorrect. And if it is, I will let you know later. But that's what I chose.
Damiel.
Sure. So I picked the agent path, specifically going to be going into spy, because as I was looking through here, one cool thing is that they give you like an idea of the different types of agents within Roshar. And give you tips on how to build them. And the one that I saw was undercover work form. So we haven't really gotten into it quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
But singers have different forms, kind of in the same way that the flora and fauna have all around this place. So basically, the work form is just the more hardy form that a lot of the slaves are in, although I think theirs is the dull form.
So they're in a dull form. Yeah. Work form is kind of like default humanoid form. Used it right this time.
I'm so proud.
Thank you. Without a ton of extra like skills, any direction. Mm-hmm. There is a war form with much more strength and like defenses and stuff like that. And then the dull form is what the enslaved Parshendi, known as the Parshmen, are stuck in. They're stuck in their dull form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a work form, I'm kind of able to blend in more with the slave populace.
Yes.
And I see that it has in parentheses listener there. So a listener can use this to their advantage by going undercover in work form, gathering intelligence while suppressing their sorrowful indignation.
Yeah.
I think that is awesome.
Okay. All right. I like that. And Stevie, what did you pick?
I went the hunter tracker route because if I'm a scout and I'm kind of like guiding people through the Shattered Plains, then it just made the most sense. But I did find out that I can have an animal companion.
Yes,
It's
you can.
confusing because it's like it doesn't say when I get the animal like where, because it's just kind of
okay.
like prerequisite animal companion. So I don't know if it's just in a later part of character creation. So
Yeah, that's a good question. I had not dived into that part of character creation.
yeah, so I'll be good for like foraging and tracking and stuff like that.
Okay. Awesome. I will look into that. Yes?
They're called animancers in Avowed.
Oh, okay.
I had to look it up. They straddle the line between necromancy and artificer, so it's like slightly
Cool.
different, but like it was driving me crazy. And I know somebody somewhere who's listening is like, Animancer! So I thought I would let you know that I did look it up because I do have the technology in order to do that.
Cool. Next we have our attributes and skills. Since we just looked at our paths, you get your first skill from your path. So as an agent, you get 1 bubble of insight.
Okay.
Alright.
Just to let the listeners know, so on the character sheets, player name, character name, paths, level, ancestry, and all that, then we have, I'm assuming, our main attributes.
Yep.
Of strength, speed, intellect, willpower, awareness, presence, and then below that we have a large grouping of skills with 5 bubbles each.
Yep. So, as an agent, your starting skill is insight. Stevie, as a hunter, your starting skill is perception. And then Misty, as a scholar, your starting skill is lore.
I love lore.
I know you do.
I'm so excited.
Cool. Then we're going to go back up to the main attributes. You get 12 points to spend across the 6 attributes. Okay, so under physical, you have strength and speed. Under cognitive, you have intellect and willpower. Spiritual, you have awareness and presence. The other boxes in that area are ones that we're going to have to math out, and you'll have different defense scores for your physical, your cognitive, and your spiritual.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You said we have 12 points to spread how we want.
You can have zeros, but you cannot go more than 3 in character creation.
Okay.
And we're back. So, we had 12 points to divide among our physical, cognitive, and spiritual attributes. And now we're going to pick skills. Once we're done picking skills, we can talk a little bit about what we picked and why we picked it.
Okay.
The skills are agility, athletics, heavy weaponry, light weaponry, stealth, thievery, crafting, deduction, discipline, intimidation, lore, medicine, deception, insight, leadership, perception, persuasion, and survival.
Ooh. Okay. For a second, I was mad because they weren't alphabetical. But they are alphabetical under the skill.
Physical.
That they correspond to.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really cool.
That's really helpful.
Yeah, so your physical skills are all under physical, cognitive, and spiritual. Yeah.
I also like that at the bottom of each of these, there's a blank spot for you to make up your own skill.
Yeah, that is cool.
So, you get 4 in addition to the one that you got with your path. So you get 4 new ones.
Okay.
And they should not go above 2 in character creation. So spread them out a little bit.
I don't know if I'm even gonna do 2 in any one particular one.
That's fair.
What? Sorry. What are we doing?
You get 4 blips to fill in for your skills.
And they can't go higher than 2.
Okay. I did hear that, but I was just like, I don't know. I heard it wrong. I didn't want to like give myself 4 when you guys all got more or less.
That's fair. Is there... These like are pretty self-explanatory, but is there like a place that outlines them more?
Yes, there is. It is right after. Man, I was just looking at it. Detailed in Chapter 3. Player statistics. Yes. Is there one that you're like
Oh,
wanting?
55.
Insight is one.
Insight measures your ability to discern true feelings of others, see through deceptions, and use your intuition to determine whether a situation is off. When your social instincts, emotional intelligence, and gut reaction are challenged by a task, you may test insight.
Okay. And then can you tell me about deduction?
Yes.
I, again, assume I know what it means, but, like, what if I don't?
To understand the world, one must observe, question, and test. Through logic, reason, accruing evidence, and interpreting it, you can test deduction to more confidently navigate the many uncertainties that surround you.
Okay. Crafting?
Use your ingenuity and knowledge to design and build physical objects with what you have on hand.
Okay. That's interesting from the perspective of, like, some of the other TTRPGs we've played where crafting is a skill.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually it's like you have to pick a certain thing that you're good at crafting versus just, like, blanket statement.
All crafting.
Yeah,
but it's like, I have ADHD. I have so many supplies to make so many things.
Yeah, exactly.
You need resin? I have it. I have other stuff too.
Will you also read me discipline and intimidation, please?
Discipline determines your ability to control your outward reactions and responses to unsettling circumstances. Discipline can help you maintain composure in the face of fear, anger, or pain or sorrow. This doesn't mean you don't feel the emotions, but you can think and act with exceptional clarity and poise, even under great duress.
Okay.
That is discipline. What was the other one?
Intimidation.
Intimidation reflects your ability to induce fear in another character and thereby ensure their compliance. When you project physical dominance, issue a threat, or intentionally catastrophize a situation, you test intimidation.
So I am doing one in light weaponry because having some amount of combat expertise I think would be beneficial. And then I'm dropping an extra one into deception. I was planning on putting that into stealth, but I think my role as it currently is less about hiding and more about hiding in plain sight. So
Okay.
deception is probably better for that. And then dropped one into insight and then one into perception. Perception specifically because if I'm supposed to be like listening in on what's going on, I think that makes the most sense. I do really like that in the building an undercover work form, which each of these different like heroic path options have a whole guide for it. It tells you specifically what you should focus on, where you should put skills and everything. Of course, it's your character, adjust it how you will, but I think that that's really helpful to kind of help guide you to different styles.
100%, especially with how much lore exists.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's helpful to be able to have some sort of template.
Yeah.
Not that like this character creation seems particularly hard mechanically speaking. I think it's more just like info dumping wise, like there's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Can you read me some more?
Yeah.
Will you read me stealth and thievery?
Yeah.
Do you want to borrow the book?
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
have Joseph read them to me.
Okay.
Like the princess that I am.
So stealth represents your ability to avoid or escape attention when you attempt to sneak, hide, blend into a crowd, or similarly avoid notice or lose pursuers. You use stealth. Thievery covers all manner of tasks that require precise manual dexterity or are useful in skullduggery. When you pickpocket, lockpick, perform sleight of hand, escape from bonds, tie knots, or create disguises, you test thievery.
Okay. So here's my thought. I think I might put one into thievery for like the Indiana Jones of it all.
I like it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's even a like rule about pickpocketing in combat.
Ooh,
That's kind of
That's-
cool.
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's brazen. Okay, so now I've put 3 blips. Need 1 more blip.
Now I'm just seeing a whole thing where you purposefully start a bar fight just so you can like take the key off someone.
Or you do the Fallout thing where you reverse pockpicket a grenade into their pocket.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pockpicket.
Pockpicket.
Pock-
Reversed it.
Yeah.
Pickpocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So it's
he
a
was right.
reverse pockpicket.
Yeah, that's funny. I know you didn't mean to, but
It
I'm
wasn't
gonna call it that
intentional,
forever.
but he was onto something.
Okay.
Another thing
Well,
I really like about this book, sorry,
Yeah, okay.
they have examples of all of the skills.
Bonked the mic.
On page 66, there's like a whole table of
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're doing agility and you fail, maybe the person's foot slips and is now stuck hanging on a ledge. If you do it well, then you get extra bonuses. If you have a complication, this is a way that you can do that.
I really like that. Tales of the Chitin Age had that with all of their skills
Yep.
for like successes or failures in the varying degrees. And that is a lot better than Fallout, where it's spread throughout the entire thing in little snippets
Yeah.
rather than all in one
We
spot.
love tables.
Which is interesting because some of the writers of this book also worked on Fallout.
Well, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You can do it right here,
I-
but not there.
I think they're learning. I think that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Learning has occurred.
Yeah. Did you have a question? Sorry. What's up?
Yeah. I love character creation, but it's so hard for me.
Mhm.
I have 1 more blip.
Okay.
And I'm trying to decide where I want to put it. And I'm kind of the rogue in me is like, ooh, I just do another thievery and I make that part of my backstory.
As a scholar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruh.
Scholars be stealing stuff all the
The British
time.
Museum, dude.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
Like that's why I like the idea of thievery, is that it's
Okay.
like going into these different ruins and things like that and just like taking them. But also like, again, thinking about like Indiana Jones, like going into these places and like having there be like traps and things like that, to me makes sense to have maybe that going on.
Yeah.
But the other ones I was looking at were like discipline or intimidation for my last blip. But I just like don't.
Yeah, as a scholar, you probably do have some like rank, like you are higher in society. So I think intimidation, you could throw that around a little bit more if you wanted. But discipline also makes sense as a scholar where you are well composed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Stevie, have you finished choosing?
Yeah.
What did you choose?
I put 1 in agility, 1 in stealth, because I'm leading people across big scary land. And I put 1 in perception, which already had 1 in it before. So it's at 2, and 1 in survival, because I do be aware.
If
and
I were
surviving.
you, I would put it into persuasion because I imagine that highborn, lowborn doesn't really matter. You've had to convince people to go on these excursions.
I really like that.
Okay.
Plus, like thesises and stuff like that, you have to usually like.
Write a
Present
persuasive
them?
essay. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
cool.
thank you. I don't know why I act as if this is life or death, but
It is.
it feels like it. What if I make my character stupid and not like intellectually, like just like lame to play?
Then we'll kill them off and you'll get a new character. Easy.
And then we'll
Oh.
all be singers.
Then you get to do more character creation.
Yeah.
And then we'll all get killed after the shipwreck.
All right. First bit of math is pretty easy. Next to each one of your skills, so agility has speed next to it. You're going to add your speed to however many blips you have
Oh, nice.
and put it in that box. So if you have a 2 in speed and you have 1 skill rank in agility, you would put 3 in that box. And so on.
In which box? Sorry.
The one to the left of the skill.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I'm a very spiritual guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. My lowest is a 2, but then it's 3, 3, 3, 3, and 5.
Nice. That 5, what's that in?
Deception.
Nice. That tracks for your character. That's
Yeah.
great.
I appreciate the simple math. It is good for my little brain.
Yeah, we're starting with the easy stuff.
Oh, okay. That's not
Um,
encouraging.
the related statistics is wrong. Okay. Moving on. I got most of the way through character creation this morning when I was practicing, but we'll see. So, talents is your step 5. So, gain your key talent.
Oh.
In step 2, you chose a starting path, which determines your first talent. So, from your heroic path, you get that top talent. All right. There are the skills underneath, but you'll get those later on. That is your key talent.
Will you look mine up because I didn't write it down earlier?
Yeah, no problem. You are a scholar.
Yeah. Page 106.
Hey, thank you for writing that down.
Welcome.
I love having the page number and not just flipping randomly. So, your key talent is erudition.
Will you spell that?
Yeah. ERUDITION.
How do I know that word? What is it?
So the
I
talent
don't even know how to
reads
spell it.
temporarily gain a cultural or utility expertise and a rank in 2 non-surge cognitive skills. So the center set of skills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you would temporarily, you can get an extra rank in those.
Okay.
And
you're a
you
nerd.
can reassign them after a long rest with library access.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Extensive knowledge acquired chiefly from books.
Yeah.
I like that. Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Erudite. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of that.
I've heard that
Yeah.
word. Next, you get an ancestry talent. In step 1, you chose an ancestry that grants you 1 or more bonus talents. If you're a singer, you gain change form plus 1 talent that grants you a starting form. See choosing singer ancestry in chapter 2. For my singers, you're going to go to page 32.
32.
All right. You gain change form. And then 1 of the ones below it. Okay, 1 of the forms below it. So change form, your key one, allows you to change into dull form, so the slave form, essentially. Mate form, which is the default, we're going to have babies form. They are very... when you're in mate form, you're essentially changing your brain chemistry to be a dumb teenager. And so you'll do a lot of dumb teenager things, but because you have all those extra hormones, you can reproduce. Your options are forms of finesse and art form. You create art. Nimble form. You are nimble. You are fast. I think your limbs increase a little bit. Yeah. flexibility. Forms of wisdom are meditation form and scholar form. Forms of resolve are war form and work form. So,
I will be forms of resolve.
forms of resolve. Giving you that work form that you were excited about.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then Stevie, with you also being a trapped, enslaved, that's the word. You can start as dull form and choose one of these other cool ones if you want them available to you, but you're probably going to start in dull form or work form.
Okay. I think we decided on I was hired for it.
Oh,
rather
yeah,
than-
you were hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could definitely do like nimble form.
Yeah.
Or
That's what I was planning on doing. It would
Sick.
fit best with my character.
cool.
But do I start out in dull form? Or do I start out...
I think starting out in dull form would make more sense, because the Parshendi are trying their best not to like advertise to humans how many different forms they have.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. If you're a human, Misty,
Yeah.
we're going to go to the next page, choosing human ancestry. Oh, your size is medium for both, for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. That was part of ancestry. You gain the following benefits at levels 1, 6, 11, 16, and 21. You gain 1 bonus talent. As a human, you must choose this talent from your heroic path. So,
I'm sorry.
So-
So I gain 1 talent
from your scholar
from
path.
the scholar path.
Yeah.
Like on the skill tree?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you said it was 106, right?
Yeah.
You get to start going down your heroic path and
That's exciting.
have an extra skill. Damien, will you look at the work form and see if that gives you any like extra bonuses? I think it might increase your strength or something.
While in this form, my willpower increases by 1, and I ignore the effects of the exhausted condition.
Okay.
In addition, I can easily disguise myself to pass unnoticed as a parshman in most human societies. Though people might begin noticing the differences in your form if you're caught doing anything suspicious.
Good. And will you find the nimble form that Stevie chose?
You've bonded with a wind spren. While in this form, your speed increases by 1. When you change into this form, your maximum focus and current focus both increase by 2. And when you assume a different form, both decrease by 2.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So, once you're able to shift into that form, you'll get a bunch of bonuses.
Also, looking at the art, like the work form is like all just the marbled skin with only like very light bits of the like plating on the hand.
carapace. Yeah.
Whereas the
War form.
War form.
War form is oops all plating.
crap,
Yeah.
man.
I was trying to see if they have an example of the nimble form. Let's
They
see
do on a different
currently.
page.
Okay.
I don't know what page. But I think I took a picture of it.
Oh, nimble form. Yeah.
You got a dancer's body, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a bit more of
Long.
the carapace on like the forearms and on the shoulders.
Yeah.
But they're angled kind of probably to
For
you-
wind resistance.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah, that's the word.
I was gonna say you could put me in a wind tunnel. And I was like, don't put me in a wind tunnel. But you could, and I'd be fine.
Have you picked your talent?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with efficient engineer,
Okay.
which gives me expertise in either armor crafting, equipment crafting, or weapon crafting, and I gain a fabrial, which I'm not sure what that
Ooh.
means.
Okay.
But then when I'm crafting, my opportunity range expands by 2, and the material cost is halved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is
Oh, that's
opportunity like a critical, basically?
That's a good question. I
'Cause
haven't
that's what
gotten
it
that
looked
far.
like in that table.
Oh, yeah, that might be the natural 20. So, I haven't gotten super deep in the mechanics yet, but
Okay.
if you hit 20 or go above it, then you'll get an opportunity, if I remember right.
Oh, okay.
And same on the other end, if you hit a natural 1 or below a 1, then you'll get bad things happening on top of just failing. We have our ancestry talents. Now we're going to go to equipment, your starting kit. Equipment, currency, other resources. Some kits also grant you a bond to a patron, which we were talking about with you being a scholar. Starting kit from chapter 7. Jumping to chapter 7.
And equipment goes on the second page of our character sheet. Or the back
Oh,
page.
thank you for telling me that, because I was
However.
looking at this and I was like, what?
Okay. So, your starting kits are academic kit, artisan kit, military kit, courier kit, prisoner kit, or underworld kit. Academic probably makes the most sense for you. I'm going to read off everything.
Academic or
Artisan. Oh, yeah, that would
one
make
of
sense
those.
too.
What page is this?
243.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, marbles!
So academic kit, for example, gives you 1 knife, sling, or staff, a uniform, a backpack with common clothing, ink pen, bottle of ink, 10 sheets of paper, block of wax, reference book on a topic of your choice approved by me, the GM, and 1 dose of weak poison.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah. You're carrying around chemicals for whatever reason. You also get a amount of spheres, which are the currency in Roshar. We haven't talked about that yet, but they put gemstones into marbles essentially, and that is the currency. So you would get 3d12 marks, which is a dollar bill essentially.
Okay.
So not a ton, but you got a little bit. You would also get an additional expertise in literature. If you already have it, you can gain a cultural or utility expertise of your choice.
In literature?
A literature expertise.
I guess that would go under other talents and abilities. Or, no, under expertises. Got
Yes.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, but if you had already chosen it for some other way, then
Okay.
you would have got it extra stiff. Cool.
Do you guys know what you're going to
the other
take?
two?
I'm debating between Underworld Kit because that's what it recommends in the work form spy
Okay.
thing, or a prisoner kit because I feel like that's probably what I would actually be equipped with at the time.
The cool thing about the prisoner kit one too, you start with no weapons, armor, spheres, or anything, but you are already talking to a radiant spren. So the spren are the spirits in Roshar, and they are what give you long-term magic powers. So eventually you will connect to one and get your superpowers.
Yeah.
So if you're a prisoner, you've already attracted yours, essentially because you've got a sad boy backstory already. You're a prisoner,
Yeah.
right? You've already begun to connect with them, speak with the GM, and choose a spread type appropriate to your character. Then record their information on the back of your character sheet in connections. If you later choose key talents from the spread's corresponding radiant path, immediately check 2 boxes for that talent, speak the first ideal goal. And we'll get into what all that means.
Yeah.
But essentially, you will get a head start on your magic pipeline.
Would you be okay with me going that route?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Because I know that I'm an agent, like a spy agent, but I do like the idea that I am quite literally just a prisoner. I am just trying to help out what I perceive as the good guys right now.
Okay.
And then if I've already attracted a spren, because I've done a little bit of research on it, and the cryptic spren, they have this whole spiel about lies and that they can't. Anything that is not the verbatim truth is a lie. So you can say, like, I am currently holding a pencil, and they'd be like, cool, that's the truth.
Yep, truth.
But then if you try and do any form of sarcasm or a joke, that is immediately a lie. And it's not like a bad thing, they just find lies interesting. So I am foreseeing me work for me, like speaking to someone else, lying through my teeth, and they're just hearing in the background. I'm like, sorry, that's just my humming.
In the audiobook there's a cryptic spren, and that's what they do like the entire time. Like, ooh, hey, look at that. That's a
like a
cool
villager.
little metaphor that you've got there. Yeah.
An interesting lie that you're speaking.
Yes.
I don't know which one makes sense for me. I'm thinking the Underworld kit.
Ooh, okay.
Just because of, like, 5 days of street food. What the hell? Either the Underworld or the military one. Because I'm, like, and then this instance, I'm, like, carrying them. But I don't have a uniform, so probably not the military kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do...
You could have, like expeditions sometimes do have, like, uniform-ish type things where, like, they all have, like, the same backpack or, like, something like that where it helps them find each other. So, like, if you wanted to flavor it that way,
Like the
because
old
you
Navy
like the rest
family,
of it.
all
What?
wearing the same t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do that for the
Yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Every year we'd get the Old Navy 4th of July shirts.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I might do the military kit then, because that makes more sense. Damn, but it'd be nice to have a lockpick and a crowbar.
I feel like the lockpick and crowbar makes sense, given that you're kind of like diving into. Well,
Yeah.
you're around ruins at least.
I'm going to do the Underworld. I know I've changed my mind a million times. I'm going to do the Underworld kit. That's my final answer. I'm locking it in.
Okay. We have a scout, scholar, and a spy. Alliteration's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Good job,
Yeah.
team.
We planned this. Also, a note about the character sheet. I appreciate that it has, like, your attributes on both sides.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Just
it is.
It's just
nice.
helpful.
You will need to approve my reference book on a topic of my choice.
Okay.
I
What
don't
it-
know what that is yet,
Okay.
but I'm just telling you so that we don't forget.
Yeah, we'll talk about something off mic.
Yeah.
Probably something to do with the Silver Kingdom.
Yeah, that's
or
what I was
these
thinking.
ruins, maybe like Parshendi culture or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Cool.
Since we've already talked about Damien's Spren, long-term character arc, would you two, Misty and Stevie, also like to go down the like magic? I am bonding with this friend and doing cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that sounds
would
fun.
assume so. It's kind of like playing the Star Wars RPG and being all Jedi. Like it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense. If you're playing this game, you probably want to have some of the cool powers.
Are you saying though that this game allows you to not do that?
Yeah, you can focus 100% on your like heroic skill tree and never touch the radiant skill tree.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is really cool.
and you can get additional skill trees too, kind of like Star Wars, where
Okay.
they do allow you to just be a smuggler. You don't have to be a Jedi.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm mad because my handwriting's bad today.
That's the worst.
Like on character creation day, this is dumb. This stinks.
I think I'm gonna do the Tales of the Chitin Age thing though,
Yeah.
and rewrite mine.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm
taking a bunch of notes and I'm confused about some of the stuff.
probably just gonna.
The
print
nice
another
thing
one.
is the PDF through the Cosmere website is fillable.
Oh, that is
Nice.
nice. I appreciate that.
Something about that I don't like that is great, but I don't like doing that. I like writing things down.
I like writing it too,
Nope.
but I feel like in today's day and age, if you don't have a fillable PDF,
Why do you make it a PDF?
yeah.
Just stupid.
Yeah, like
Not stupid, but
no, I think it's stupid. I believe, yeah. It's like we have the technology,
and the technology is not that difficult.
Mm-mm.
right?
And that's coming from someone who doesn't know technology. I'm not that bad with technology. But PDFs, I don't understand.
Now, record your deflect value. So
Was I supposed to pick weapons?
oh yes, yeah, because you
2 light weapons.
2 light weapons. Let me find you the light weapon page.
I'm about to be fighting people with my manacles or ragged clothing, the only 2 pieces of equipment I get.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I
you
found
found
the
it.
light weapon
Yeah,
one.
we're on the same page.
You're in your manacles?
Probably.
Well, that makes bridge carrying hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not very nice. Ah, they don't. care.
Dang. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen some cool fight sequences where people are.
Well, I imagine just going up
Handcuffed, but-
behind someone and then just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oof, yeah.
Or you can just bonk them on the head.
true.
You can also do an improvised weapon, which you essentially reskin it however you want. There's like rules for that, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. Improvised weapon, same as similar, same as similar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just for flavor.
Yeah. Like, so if you want to like wield a like
Oh, it is fragile though.
a chasm fiend's finger instead of a short sword, we can just reskin it. I won't count it as fragile.
Okay. I'm gonna steal the thing that you just said.
Okay.
Finger? The size of a sword?
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little foot.
This guy.
Arm.
Oh. That's big.
I'm making all
Yeah,
sorts of
there's
motions.
not-
You guys can't see
There's
me.
not really a person for scale in that picture, but they
Well,
are
I just
like
don't like that in that picture he's climbing on top of a bridge and I'm the one carrying a bridge.
I don't know what you're talking
So-
about.
There is no bridge in the
Oh.
Shattered Plains.
There we go. Human for scale. So you might have like one of these mandibles or something
Oh,
as
wow.
a sword.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah, a person is like the size of one of its
claw.
claws.
Yeah.
The claw.
The claw.
It kind of looks like if a dragon were made into a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a tyrannid.
Yeah, definitely Tyrannid.
Very much tyrannid looking.
I'm going to have a side sword, effectively, and a sling. Let me take a picture of this page.
Okay, deflect value in Chapter 3. Armor can grant you a deflect value that reduces impact, cannon, and energy damage by that amount. For example, if your deflect value is 2, you take 5 energy damage, you deflect 2, and then reduce your health by 3. Okay. But how do I calculate it? Did your armor have a deflect value on it?
1.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Unless we find something else that ups it, we'll just call it 1 for now. Cool. They want us to do our story and then our final calculations. I'm gonna reverse those because I feel like talking about our story is gonna take a lot longer than calculating defenses and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
calculate your resource pools, your health. So, your health is your strength attribute plus 10 plus any other bonuses or penalties.
Rocking a solid 11.
Same.
Nice.
Oh, what
Yeah.
are we doing? I'm sorry. I was writing down armor stuff.
It's okay. Strength plus 10 is your health, which is just below the strength
Ooh.
characteristic.
I 12.
Yeah. Your focus under the cognitive is 2 plus your willpower plus any bonuses or penalties.
I can't do math.
Your investiture, which is your spiritual energy, you don't have it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
Calculating your defenses, your physical defense equals 10 plus your strength plus your speed plus any other bonuses.
Okay, wait.
So 10 plus strength and speed.
The shield in the
The
middle.
shield, yeah.
Okay. Say that one more time. 10 plus what?
10 plus the 2 on either side of it, the
Okay.
strength and the speed. Same with the cognitive, same with the spiritual.
Okay.
Damn, rocking 15 spiritual defense, baby.
Nice.
I am, for the purpose of the work form, just writing like off to the side, just a +1, so I remember not to like continue calculating that in.
Yeah, I like that. Other fields. Level. Your character is level 1. Conditions and injuries. You don't have any injuries yet. You'll get them.
Oh.
Notes. There's a section for notes. You can put whatever you want there. Connections. That's where we'll talk about history and story stuff.
What about like lifting capacity, movement?
Yeah, what about those?
On the strength page, it has a little chart.
Okay.
It's
What page is
if
that?
you're oh god, my finger's covering 48.
Okay. Huh. Okay. I wish that this was still in the character creation section. But so you're lifting and carrying. If your strength is 0, lifting is 100, carrying is 50. I guess they only need lifting on the page. Is there a separate spot that wants the carrying?
I don't see a separate spot that has
I'm just gonna
lifting.
split the box.
Yeah, so lifting is 100, carrying is 50. If you have 1 strength, then your lifting is 200 pounds, your carrying is 100. Does anyone have a higher strength than 1 or 2?
Oh, I was gonna say I have 2,
Nice.
but it's the same range.
Cool. And no one has 3, correct? 3, 4? Your movement rate. If your speed is 0, it is 20 feet per action. 1 or 2, it's 25 feet per action. 3 or 4, it is 30 feet per action.
30 feet, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
Me too.
You're quick.
Not so quick.
All right, we've done lifting, we've done movement. Okay, where do we find our recovery die and senses range? Okay, your recovery die is based off of your willpower. If it is 0, it's a D4. If it's 1 or 2, it's a D6. If it's 3 or 4, it is a D8. Does anyone have a different willpower?
No.
Cool.
And so just whatever we roll.
Yeah, when you're resting, you'll roll that D whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so write down
It's a hit
D4
die.
or D6 in there, and that's how much you will recover in a rest.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at the willpower, and I'll be honest, I don't like that the higher willpower is all single die. So 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, 1d12, up to 1d20, because it's just too much variation.
Yeah, that's a lot of swing. I agree. I would rather see it like 2d6, 3d6 as you're going up. But maybe it'll make sense as we go on.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that these are also organized by the
Oh, yeah.
respective
Oh,
attributes.
You're totally right. Recovery die is under willpower. Senses, which we're doing right now, is under awareness. If your awareness is 0, your senses are 5 feet.
Oh.
If it's
They
1
just-
or 2, they are 10 feet. If they are 3 or 4, they are 20 feet. So this is not only your sight and hearing, but other ways you might perceive the world. The higher your awareness, the farther you can sense while in darkness, noise, or distractions. So this is your dark vision. And yeah, so this isn't like on a clear day, you can only see 20
This is like you're in a
feet.
blizzard.
No, this is like there are distractions and problems, and this is how
I
far.
like that
That
it
makes
specifies that
more
because like
sense.
the fog of war aspect
Yep.
makes a lot more sense with that.
Yeah, or even just like in a busy city.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're not going to be able
Yeah.
to see
Hear
or
everything.
hear so far.
Bro, I got 20 feet of senses.
That's wild.
because I got 3 awareness.
There you go.
I have 10.
I be perceiving the world around me. Ow, my thumb hurts.
Okay. I skipped one. So under intellect, during character creations, characters can choose 2 cultural expertises. If your intellect score is 1 or higher, you can choose an additional. See expertises later in this chapter.
Ah, so that's where like the literature thing
Yeah.
comes in.
Yeah. Okay. Cultural expertises pertain to regional, social, and linguistic knowledge for a nation, culture, subculture, or group of people. Okay, so yeah, you're going to choose a number of cultures that you are like cognizant of. You'll know that group's traditions, customs, and superstitions. You'll know their history and current politics. You can communicate with others from that group through their spoken language, signed language, or other forms of communication. Example, you can choose any cultural expertise from the culture section of chapter 2.
That's cool.
Man,
And it's based off of your intellect.
yes.
And it's like, so I have 3 intellect. So do I have 3 cultures?
So all characters have 2 to start.
Oh, okay.
If you, and then your intellect score is like the extras that you know.
Okay. What does that?
So that would be 5 for you. So
I have 5
2
total.
default. Yeah.
Okay. 5 cultures.
So the man, there's so many. This is where the like past book knowledge would really help, because there is so much going on here. But the main culture is Alethi, and then listener is the other culture for the listeners, the singers, the Parshendi, whatever they're called, by whoever they're called. Cool. Some other options. You have the Azish, Azish. They have a government of scribes called viziers. They are very bureaucratic. They have darker brown skin and black hair. Herdazians is a verdant nation ruled by a monarch. Most of its territory is taken up by hog farms.
I just picked those first 4 that
Okay.
you said there.
Sounds good. Listener is the Parshendi. Natan is nomads that travel their desolate lands. Yeah. We'll do that off mic. Just put like expertises and then put a number of how many you're supposed to have, if you're not sure what to pick. Cool. We've done the intellect one. Presence. Presence is your charisma and bearing, and you get connections based off of your presence score. Time to establish connections. So if you have a presence of 0, is there a place to put this?
It's on the second.
On the second
part of
page?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's in the very bottom right corner.
Okay. Time to establish connections. So I'm going to go backwards on this one. If you have a 9+ in presence, your reputation precedes you, and you have connections in places that you haven't even visited. You are like a celebrity, essentially. If you have a 7 or 8 in presence, you can make friends that'll die for you in an hour. If you have a 5 or 6, it's a day. A 3 or a 4, it is 5 days. A 1 or 2, it is 50 days. And a 0 is 1 year.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Up to 50 days from 5.
Yeah.
Yep. So, that is based off your presence. So, just put that somewhere in that box. I will say my 2 Parshendi, you have probably been in the area more than 50 days.
Nice.
So, you will have...
I've made a friend that would die for me.
Yeah. You probably know each other and a couple of the other Parshendi on the bridge cruise. Mm-hmm. Or like near the bridge cruise, as you are a scout and not
part of the cruise.
Do you want to be friends? Ride or die?
I don't know.
We're
Ride or
family.
die.
Family.
I can't do that. I'm not bald. I should have been the cleric.
I feel like it's more like co-workers that you kind of like get along with, and you'll give like the nod to one another, you know?
Okay. You hate me.
Because I'm in manacles, bro, and you're just out wandering around with your weapons and everything.
Yeah, that.
So you do hate me.
More like jealous of you, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely more jealousy kind of a thing.
Cool.
Fred on the bridge crew, bro? We're like this.
Yeah, during your adventures, you'll use this to track your special connections you build with NPCs and factions. Unless you've gained a connection earlier in character creation, it should be blank for now. So
I have the one for the cryptic.
Yeah. Cool. That is about it for character creation. We just need to talk about story and goals and stuff like that. How do we feel about
out appearances?
And appearances, names, because names are different from culture to culture. They do have lists in here, so I'll give you guys the lists for inspiration.
Yeah.
How do we feel about character creation here?
The mechanics aspect,
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really simple.
Yeah.
From GM perspective, I wish it was all in one chapter. I did a
Yeah.
lot of going back and forth. I get that, like, it's kind of annoying to explain, like, what strength is twice, but
It's also copy and paste, bro.
yeah, and also like the calculations I wish were in the actual like character creation for everything, not just go to the other page for lifting capacity and movement and that sort of thing. Because they've got some of them, but not all of them in the actual character creation section.
That's something I thought Tails did a pretty good job at. Is
Yeah.
like
Tales
tells
of
you the
Lineage
steps,
was
and
really good
then
about it.
gives you like the full breadth of thing. And like, sure, to get to the next step, you have to flip through like 15 pages, but those 15 pages are relevant to the previous step that you were just doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've just been spoiled, and I want like a character building
Yeah.
extra sheet, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
specifically for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rewrite it. I have a bad handwriting day. I don't like it.
You can use the PDF builder if you want it
Mm-hmm.
all typed out. Yeah. So I give it like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's followable, it's good, but jumping back and forth is a bit of a pain.
Yeah,
Cool.
I agree.
Do you guys want to talk about story on mic?
I'd like to talk off mic first,
Off mic,
and then we
Come
can
back to it.
Yeah.
Because we go back and forth a lot.
Yeah,
We're
that's
like,
fair.
oh, we should do this, and we're like, oh, wait, no, and then we're gonna be like at the end, oh, okay, so let's just go over what we decided.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna do that anyway. So
sounds good. All right. Later, nerds.
bye.
Bye.
I will
We'll
see
be
you
back.
soon.
Blah.
Dude.
All right. So we took some time off mic. We talked about backstories, goals and rewards, our purpose in life, all sorts of things. So we're going to go
For our
around.
characters.
Yeah, for our characters, not for ourselves. We still have no idea what we're doing. So, Misty, do you want to start us off? Talk
Yeah.
about your backstory and what you've decided?
Yeah, so my character's name is Elamara. She is the daughter of academic scholars, and they specialized in like more history and archaeology type studies. When she was pretty young, I haven't decided the exact age, but like relatively young, they were taking a trip to the islands of the Thalen, which is where a lot of the Artifabrians are located at. That's where a lot of the cool science discoveries were being made. On their way there was a sudden high storm that formed, and the ship crashed.
Classic.
Classic. Favorite of the roleplay rejects is a ship crash. Shipwreck. But she survived, but her parents did not. And for probably almost a year and a half-ish, she was trying to survive on her own. It kind of became like this feral child, and got caught trying to get food. And at that point, instead of, reprimanding her, the Artifabrian guilds took her in, and I haven't decided exactly which guild, but one of the guilds took her in. And that's where she started learning more of like the technology portion of like the scholarly work. And I think that's it.
All right.
Is that just backstory? Do I need to go over purpose and all that jazz?
If you want to, if you don't, I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah. Purpose is like constant discovery.
Cool.
Yeah. But she struggles a lot with self-doubt.
Awesome. I like it. Demion.
Velton is my character's name. So, at some point in adolescence, I spoke a truth that then caused my parents to be killed and me to be enslaved. While enslaved, I went full-on slave form, or dull form for the uninitiated. And got traded around until I ended up in her Daz. It was at that point that Storm kind of like rolls in, and I changed to a work form. Suddenly kind of getting out of that cognitive dullness that I was in. And it was at that point that then I decided to try and use the slave system to make my way back to Alethar, and then eventually to the Shattered Plains to try and possibly come back to my peoples. My main purpose is to seek truth, because I'm probably gonna like modify it ever so slightly because
Yeah, nothing's in stone right now.
yeah, but because like there's gonna be a little bit of like give and take because I want to seek the truth in things because that is important. However, my obstacle is the mistrust of others because last time I spoke the truth, it was pretty bad. But my main goal, at least to start off, is to escape imprisonment.
Cool. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Stevie?
We've decided I am enslaved. So my backstory, specifically of like why I'm here, it's like the classic, like, ooh, you're a slave, full form, all that business. But I recently heard that 2 of my friends went missing around the time that the high storm that unearthed the ruins was around, and I knew that they were near there. So when they were like, "Oh, we need people to guide," blah 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 blah, I was like, "Yeah." Or they probably were just like, "You, come on," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I think we might roleplay that in the first episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm taking advantage of this opportunity and to see if I can maybe figure out more about what happened to my friends. My purpose is to find connection, and it kind of goes with my obstacle, which is a specific fear of being alone in a place where I have no freedom. Like, because currently I'm a slave, but like, I'm like, you know how in prison, you kind of, there's networks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
make
I
friends.
know
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, you make friends, and their friends have friends. It's like that kind of thing. That's how I had heard the information about my friends, and then, yeah. So,
Awesome.
and my goals, one of them is to escape slavery, and another one is to find my friends.
Ooh, maybe I gave you that information.
Ooh.
Yeah, because there I am listening and shit.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And my backstory is I'm the GM. And
The most tragic backstory.
the most tragic. So you all are going to be part of High Prince Sadius's army. He is known for being the worst one to work for.
Oh, fun.
He uses his bridge crews as very disposable. He has formed a rift with the king recently because they were on a bridge run. They were on a gem heart run, right? Together, like both of their armies, and he retreated before he was supposed to. And
He's a coward too.
it was more of a calculated, oh, this might get the king killed, I'm gonna retreat.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes more
The
sense.
the new king, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's been 7 years. They got a new king.
Yes.
I had the same thought. I was like, hold on.
Yeah, king was assassinated 7 years ago. His son has taken up the throne. Dalinar, I think. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But then this high storm rolls through, reveals some ruins, and with ruins there might be treasure. So he's going to send a group of you down. Scholar will hopefully take you to the places where there's the goodies, and you'll bring them back to him, obviously. Cool. Any questions before we call it a day with character creation?
I don't think so.
No, I don't have any.
Cool.
I might have to break away from the Horus Heresy to start listening to some of these books.
Dude, there's so much lore. I think you would like them. They are very long. So if you need something to take up days and weeks of your life, yes.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. I really am. It took a little while, especially with the second book, for things to get moving, but they're moving now, and I'm excited.
Nice.
All right. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Deuces. Later, nerds.
Bye.
See ya.
Guys.
Thought they'd never leave, dude.
I know they're always here.
It's fucking wild.
Like, can you
keep
give us some space?
Eavesdropping.
It's like you're constantly listening to us.
Constantly.
They're just obsessed.